Welcome to The Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here today. Because, well, we're going on a bit of a journey. I want you to completely transport your mind away from Earth for a second. We're going to look at the unbelievable future of human exploration. Specifically, we're diving into how a groundbreaking technology, something called Agentic AI, could literally be the key to helping humanity build our very first city on another planet. So imagine waking up in the year 2065. You open your eyes, you stretch, but you aren't on Earth. You're on Mars. You look out your window and there are no green trees or blue oceans. Instead, it's just this vast, sweeping red desert stretching way past the horizon. We're talking towering cliffs, ancient dormant volcanoes, and brutal dust storms that can and do last for literal weeks at a time. Welcome to Mars 2065. Now, despite this incredibly hostile environment, life here is actually thriving. You've got kids in school, scientists running groundbreaking experiments, power flowing. But there's a terrifying reality to living here. 225 million. That's the distance, in kilometers, to the nearest city back on Earth. To put that in perspective, you are profoundly, almost unimaginably isolated. And that brings us to the problem of distance. You see, for generations, this massive communication delay has been the single biggest enemy of space exploration. Think about it. If something breaks on Mars, no one can just pop over tomorrow to fix it. In a true emergency, waiting 10 or 20 minutes just to get instructions from Earth? Yeah, that simply isn't an option. Every single decision matters. Every mistake could be fatal. The colony has to solve its own problems immediately. So, how do they survive? Enter the AI invisible workforce. The secret to the colony's survival is a massive team of agentic AI. And they aren't ruling Mars, they're just helping us survive it. Okay, let's dive into this. What exactly is agentic AI? Well, it refers to autonomous systems that are equipped to think locally, act locally, and solve problems right then and there. Unlike the traditional AI we're used to, the kind that needs constant human prompting, these systems operate totally independently. They bridge that incredibly dangerous communication gap with Earth, and they take action when it matters most. Let's look at averting Martian crises and actually see these systems in action. Picture a massive, powerful dust storm rapidly approaching the city. Look at this coordinated effort. Long before the storm even hits, the weather agent has already predicted its exact path. Boom, it instantly talks to the energy agent, which starts storing extra electricity. The habitat agent automatically seals up vulnerable structures. The agriculture agent locks down the domes to protect the food supply. The transportation agent reroutes all the rovers back to safety. And the medical agent readies emergency gear. By the time that storm actually arrives, the entire colony is already perfectly secured. Now, what's really interesting here is how the system handles something sudden. Say, a tiny meteorite striking an oxygen pipeline. There's zero time to think. Within literal seconds, the sensor agent detects a pressure drop. Step 2, the engineering agent pinpoints the exact damaged section. Step 3, repair robots instantly get precise instructions and speed to the site. And Step 4, the emergency agent seamlessly redirects oxygen supplies to keep everyone breathing. Human engineers are supervising the whole thing, of course, but the crisis is resolved before it ever becomes a disaster. No panic, just second-by-second intelligent coordination. Moving right along to sustaining human life. It's not all about emergencies either. Every single day, hundreds of robotic explorers are out there mapping caves and finding ice, instantly sharing every new discovery across the entire colony. And this brilliantly illustrates the contrast with our home planet. On Earth, we have fertile fields, flowing rivers, sprawling forests. Farming is natural. On Mars, every single plant has to survive inside carefully controlled glass domes. The agriculture agent has to obsessively monitor the temperature, the humidity, light, water, nutrients, the whole shebang. If even one crop starts to struggle, the AI immediately adjusts the growing conditions, securing the colony's food supply. Healthcare is just as rigorous. The medical agent is continuously watching astronaut biometrics. We're talking bone density, muscle strength, radiation exposure, sleep patterns, and even mental well-being. It gives doctors early warnings the second something unusual pops up. But, and this is absolutely crucial, while the AI provides all this incredible support, human doctors still make the final medical decisions. Which brings us to humanity's intelligent partner. Because, at the end of the day, the greatest hurdle of space exploration isn't actually the technology. It's the immense, crushing loneliness. Imagine living millions of kilometers from everyone you've ever known. Earth is just a tiny, bright speck in the night sky. No AI, no matter how advanced, can replace your family. It can't replace friendship or that warm feeling of home. As this quote captures so beautifully, machines can help people survive, but only people help each other truly live. That irreplaceable human core is exactly why we're going in the first place.
And alongside that loneliness comes a massive burden of responsibility. If an AI system makes a critical mistake on Mars, the consequences could literally doom the entire colony. So as we travel farther into the unknown, deep trust and human supervision are absolutely paramount. Future missions are going to require extensive testing, incredibly strong safety systems, and highly meaningful human oversight.
Let's move on and see how this builds on our past. Throughout human history, every great journey has required extraordinary tools. Ships helped us cross the oceans. Airplanes let us cross continents. Rockets enabled us to cross the vacuum of space. Agentic AI? It's simply the next historical tool. It isn't meant to replace human explorers. It's meant to empower us to cross the next great frontier, to go farther than we ever thought possible.
So this leaves us with a truly exciting, kind of provocative thought about our own future right here on Earth. Could you build your own team of agentic AI assistants? Could they become your personal researchers, designers, or even business partners? The next giant leap for humanity might not be taken alone, but alongside these intelligent partners. If you love this explainer and want to discover exactly how you could build your very own agentic AI team, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn on those notifications, and join us for the next explainer. Thanks so much for exploring with me today.